Going over Tesla here while we're on unusual whales. Here is the latest analyst price targets, and take this with a grain of salt. We do have benchmark here at 475, recommending this as a buy. This is as of February 12th. Right below it, we have GLJ Research, a $25 price target, recommended as a sell. Stiefel here, 474, a buy. UBS, 259, a sell. And we're pretty close to 259 at the moment. Mizuho at a 515 buy. RBC Capital 440 buy. And then Baird here 440 buy. And a couple others as well. Truist Securities, Cantor Fitzgerald, Wells Fargo, Guggenheim, Cantor again here, Wedbush, Piper, and Barclays, ranging between 515, 440, 440, 373, 425, 135, 175, 365, 550, 500, and 325. Some of these being a buy, hold, and sell. Quite a mixture and bundle here compared to other stocks. So I do expect to see a lot of volatility with Tesla here moving into the next couple of weeks. We've seen such downside so far. I'm going to go ahead and scroll up here to the highest volume contracts. You can see one of the highest volumes here coming up on Friday. It's going to be March 7th, 2025. We've got $300 calls, 68,000 volume here. Definitely keep an eye out here for the highest open interest as well. Take a screenshot here if you want to continue watching, or you can pause the screen here if you want to continue reading these contracts. Okay, let's go over to the Webull here. All right, so Webull here, we have current price being at $294. Our previous video for Tesla, it was at around $280, and I mentioned that it was a buy in my opinion. You can see here we have the Fibonacci retracement between 138 all the way to the high of 488. Now we're dropped down to the 61st percentile range. And if I go into the daily chart, look at that. We recently had a low here of 273.60. And that's respecting the 61st percentile Fibonacci retracement. 272 support, respecting off of 273. So that's pretty good, and I can't complain for bulls, in my opinion. We should see a reversal here for Tesla stock towards the upside. Zooming back out to the weekly chart. The next major resistance to keep an eye out for Tesla. Now, I am personally leaning towards the top side. I would keep an eye out for 313 after we break above 295. I think 295 is going to be a critical level to see if we can break above as well. Okay, back out to the weekly chart though. 313 is the next major resistance, followed by right around 355, 406, and then 488. Going into the next couple of weeks, I do expect to see 313 to about 355 price ranges. I think we will test those between March and April. Going into May and June, I'm actually continuing to be bullish on Tesla. I do expect between those 2 months we should see 355 to about 406. And then going into the summer and possibly end of year, keep an eye out for 488 to be retested, and then followed by a new high here for Tesla stock. I think we are at a really good dip opportunity. This is a very good entry. Watching any of our previous videos, I mentioned Tesla was a big buying opportunity for me while we were below 320. Between 320 all the way down to about 260 is a very good entry, and with us being currently at 295, I think this is a considerable good entry if you're looking for upside movement. On Friday, February 28th, I did add some shares for Tesla. I added 95 shares at the average of 281. I'm looking to hold this up to 406 to about 488, and possibly holding it for long-term in my long-term portfolio as well. But this could be a potential reversal swing trade idea if you're looking to play this off the bounce, or if you're looking to potentially hold this long-term. I think this is a really good entry zone. So again, personally, I did add at 281, 95 shares. And I plan on holding it long-term, but it could be a potential swing trade back between 313 to 355. Of course, between 406 and 488, I think will eventually be retested. Onto the weekly chart, we're still in a bullish crossover. 50 EMA is above the 200 EMA. We did, of course, in April of 2024, we dipped down all the way to this low of 138. 50 EMA still above the 200 EMA. And then here we had this explosive move all the way to 488. I don't think we will test down to 213, 214. A lot of people are waiting to get to those price levels to possibly buy into Tesla. I think this is the dip opportunity right now. Again, possibly wouldn't go all in. However, I think starting a position here is pretty good, if not adding a bigger position. Between about 320 to about 370, I wouldn't mind adding a small position, but I think while we're below 300, this is a very good dip opportunity. Similar to how I called out the move to 488 before, you can see right around this price region at about 170 and 180, I was mentioning it was a dip opportunity and that I was looking for price to test towards 300, and we got to a high of 488. So definitely exceeded my expectation. If Tesla continues to exceed my expectation with my minimum price target being 500, watch out for possibly a long-term move towards $800 price target. Now this could potentially occur within a year or two. Keep an eye out for more movement towards the top side here for Tesla long-term. Short-term again, just looking for 313 to about 355 here. If you guys are wanting to join our Discord, we do have a link down below in the description. You can join, share about due diligence on Tesla, or ask questions. Over 32,000 members there, as it's free to join. And then you can join our Patreon as well, currently celebrating our 5-year anniversary, and we do have a 90% off discount for live entries and exits on options and stock and shares. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video for Tesla stock.